Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. Sorry for inactivity. I had just crazy week. Last week, first of all, we didn't have for 2 days. We didn't have electricity and water in the whole building, and since I was with kids at home, I couldn't go anywhere to charge or to cafe to work. Then on Friday we had to go to another city where my old relative lives, and I didn't take my laptop because we went there just quick for some events that we had during the weekend. And of course, uh, on the way to the city, I lost my phone. I put to charge, and yeah, since we had to go to another city, like I couldn't stay. I couldn't look for my phone. Staying in the city where I'm living. So yeah, I had to contact police, tell them the situation, and I just left. I just left to another city, and yesterday we came back. I took my laptop and I wrote to Discord members that I'm back, and I talked about the situations that happened. But from now on, I should be online. Everything should be fine. Overall, I'm fine. Just the thing is that everything connected to my phone number. I mean, to my phone number and to this authenticator from Google. So I couldn't even log into Discord without this authenticator. When I was logging in from different phone or from my uncle's laptop. So yeah, this is a problem. Today I'm gonna go to this railway station where I lost it, and I will see if there's some news. But it's my own problems that I think will be everything will be fine. I mean, everything is possible to solve, right? And yeah, I wanted to thank you all for the messages. I saw a lot of messages, but I didn't manage to read them all yet, and I didn't reply to them yet, but I will do it today. I checked market. Market looks very good. So let's continue with the technical analysis. Let's see what's going on in the market. Let's see what played out, what didn't play out, and what to expect next, right? So from the last, I will start from Bitcoin, I guess. So from the last video, I said that I think there's supposed to be some level. Let me check on other time frames. Not time frames, but charts. So what do we have? We had this resistance zone, right? What did Bitcoin do? Bitcoin finally broke through this resistance and came to another resistance zone. If you remember from this video, from this chart, I said that yes, I was holding short, but I said that the key level is 85,570, and if Bitcoin will manage to close the 6 hour time frame or some other time frames above this level, then expect price to go higher, right? And then I was also talking about yes, at moment I remember at that moment a price was here or here somewhere here, yeah, here, yeah, it didn't hit my stop loss yet. The price was here, then I said where it is better to long. I thought that here we have this FAG 1 hour, FAG 4 hour, FAG, right? And if the price comes to this level, it will be good also to long, right? Because also the risk reward here and the possibility to have a crazy pump was high, right? And I said that there are two possibilities: either it will give a crazy pump or it will give a crazy dump. Okay, this short scenario, it didn't play out. I will now delete uh, these things. Okay, and now we see that from here, Bitcoin did 10%. If someone jumped too long, congrats, you did a very good job. And as a result, what do we see? We see that Bitcoin came to first price level 90,785, right? Then right now it came to the second price level 94,176, which was second take profit, right? First, second, third, fourth, right? And each of those take profits can stand as a good resistance. So what did we have? As a result, when Bitcoin came to this zone, it rejected, but right now it is consolidating. It is consolidating, but every time it is giving uh, high lows. Right here we have had a low, then here's the second, the low that is higher than the previous one, right? And of course, and also, what do we see? Let me do it black. What do we see? We see bullish divergence on 1 hour, right? And we can see that bulls are taking the control of the current situation, right? So it means that definitely we're not shorting this. If you took long, you can keep your long. Next resistance zone will be 98,872, then 101,000 level. Let me check other time frames. 3D looks nice. 3D, it bounced from 3D FVG. So far looks Bitcoin looks very strong, I would say. I think it will come to this highs. Let me check other chart. Maybe I have some good levels to check. So yeah, let me work with. Yes, I will work with this chart. I will work with this chart. So what do we have? If you remember from the last video, and I think if I'm not remember, I think it was in one-on-one session. If you don't know, in Discord, I also do one-on-one session. You can join, you can book. It's written 1 hour, but usually it takes me 2-3 hours to go through everything, to explain everything, and to answer to all the questions. So feel free to join, feel free to book. So yeah, in last video and also in 101, just a second. Yeah, I had this CRG stream. I uploaded it, but my internet was gone and I couldn't share it on X and everywhere. So yeah, if I saw 25 people watched it. So if you watched it, good job. I hope it was very useful. So what do we have right now? We have this FIPS, right? For this FIPS, and what do we see? We had a weekly close above 0.5. And from the last stream, I said, take this 0.5, 0.618, 0.75 as a percentage. Like, let's say, if the price closed above 0.5, it means 50% of the chances that the price will continue going higher. Okay, if the price is closing above 0.618, it means 61.8% that the price will continue uptrend. And of course, closing above 0.71 means that 75% that the price will continue going higher. Above 1, it means 100% that the price will continue its bullish trend. So next stop should be 0.75, which comes to 502,000 level. This will be important level to watch. And price, what can happen, like it's weekly, right? What can happen on a daily time frame? On daily time frame, it can be like this: the price can break through On weekly it will be looking super bullish, but it can reject either from this daily FEG or can go a bit higher and reject somewhere here from this previous highs, and then what will be important is to see the weekly close, and if the weekly close will be below 0.75, then it means that Bitcoin most probably will continue its downtrend, the same as it did here. All right. So this is how we work with Fibonacci. Okay. So right now, like the first days of the week, I'm expecting the price to continue to go higher. Probably it will break 100,502. We'll come to this daily FEG, and then reject, and then we should watch for the weekly close. And of course, if the weekly close will be very bullish, it will close with the body of the candle above 0.75, then most probably it will go higher towards to 109,000 K, this previous high, or maybe if the trend is really, really strong, maybe it will do a new all-time high and will go to 123,626, which is next Fibonacci level, right? So this is the plan for this week. Currently I'm bullish. What will be invalidation of the bullish trend is pretty easy. You can use simple like support lines, resistance lines. Let's say I will put this line, I will put this line. I'm taking these two dots, 1, 2, and I'm putting a line. Okay, so what can happen if we're talking about current situation, today, right now, for our, as long as it's consolidating above, it will remain bullish. Also, if you want, you can use EMAs for the help. It can be 20, 26, 50 EMA. And let's say if Bitcoin loses 4-hour time frame, on 4-hour time frame, 50 EMA, this will be the end of the bullish trend, and it will mean that, for example, let's go back, as the price was going up, right? Let's say it went up, and then of course this trend line will be continued going higher, and then it will reject here, return back, but will still continue consolidating. It's okay, but if it will break below and then close lower than this previous resistance, because right now this 85,879, or this black line that you can see here, it stands as a resistance, right? This will be as a support for the future. Okay, so losing the support means we are going down. Bull run was nice. Let's go back to shorting market and look for another entries. Okay, so this is the simplest trick I can give you, like nothing to overthink. Where to take profits? We go to daily time frame, we see 0.75, then we see this daily FEG, or if you don't know, or if you want like more take profits or you do scalping, also a simple trick, we use fibs. This can be good for scalping, and your take profits can be this, then once price comes here, you again put fibs and again check where you can take your profits. Or for example, if we put Fibonacci on 12-hour, we can see, yeah, actually this can be good take profit, and this, like we can see that 2.23, like this fib zone comes also to 0.75. Okay, so far this 0.75 stands as an important level. So let's see. Let's see. Currently, no shorts. Shorts can be interesting from 0.75 or worst case this level 103,300 approximately. We have here this FAG, right? Um, so yeah, this was all about Bitcoin. Now let's check USD dominance. So USD dominance, what do we have here? I said that, what do we have here? This level was important support. Support is broken. We can see this crazy weekly close below. Of course, it is super bearish sign for the USDT dominance, right? Um, Dominance couldn't hold this. I mean, it couldn't give a close above even 200 EMA. It means that bears are really pushing down in this situation. So let's check now. Um, where's the dominance can go? Sorry. Um, sorry. Let me just quickly check. So we have 2 days for the monthly close as well. 2 days for the monthly close as well. This will be irrelevant. Not for now. Let me delete this all. This no. I'm just thinking. Let me put fibs from here to here. Well, with USD dominance, I would say it has several important levels. I would take this one. Then I would take this weekly FAG, and I would take this area because it can do this wicks, you know. I would take this area. So, which means, I mean, this run on Bitcoin is nice, but it looks like, for now, it looks like it will not last long. What can a US dominance do? It can come to this level, bounce, it can come to this level, bounce, it can come to this level, chop, then do another crazy bounce, the same as it did here. The same as it did here, and then if it will really do the same crazy pump as it did previously already 2 times from this zone, then most probably this resistance, you see, let's do it like this. So this resistance will be most probably broken. So I don't know. Well, again, it's more high time frame. I don't want to talk about it right now. So right now we will be just focused on these levels that I highlighted. Let me delete these unnecessary levels. Okay, so this one, this one, this one, most probably, which means as long as US dominance is going down, the better it is for crypto. All right. Let me also check some other time frames. Yeah. So probably I will not just take this level because we have here this daily FEG. Okay, so let me highlight it like this. Turn off the CMAs. So this level, then this area, and then this zone. Okay. Interesting thing is on daily, it looks like it could do something like this: drop, consolidate, drops, and chop, and then go up. It's just according to the RSI, it could do something like this. It could not come to this level, but already start reversing at around here for 0.14, approximately 0.16, let's say. So keep an eye on these levels. Okay, so this was a quick view regarding USD dominance. Let me continue with Ethereum. Ethereum on if you're checking, sorry, if I'm looking at the RSI, it looks pretty good. I think it just takes time to pump. So from the last stream in CRG, I was talking about all these levels. So what we have here, we have close above 0.75, rejected from 1, and I think it will go to this area, which will be a resistance zone to break. So yeah, same with Bitcoin. I would say we go now to lower time frame. For hour, we can see almost the same picture. Almost the same picture. You can just put this trend line. Alright, and as long as price is simply consolidating above, it means it will continue its bullish move towards to these levels. Okay, of course, invalidation will be losing this trend line, or on 4-hour time frame, losing 50 EMA as a support. Pretty simple, like not to overthink, like let's not overcomplicate as a technical analysis, right? Let's go quickly through the dominance. I didn't check it yet. Okay, dominance shows weakness on 4-hour, shows weakness on daily. Good. It's good for altcoins. I would say if you didn't buy anything yet or still thinking, I think it's a good time to still buy altcoins, because if Bitcoin dominance will give a dump of 1-2%, will be really good for altcoins. Of course, if Bitcoin will just be as it is, it will not dump and all this stuff. But let me check weekly. Weekly, I would say still, like on weekly, it shows some weakness. We can see that the price is um really slowly goes up. It doesn't do this impulsive moves, or doesn't give this uh, like big candles. We can see that each candle is smaller and smaller. But it's weekly time frame, 2 weekly, monthly, 3 monthly time frame. I don't know. Nothing to say right now. Let's just work with daily time frame. So what can we expect? What we can see is that previously Bitcoin dominance was respecting every time this 26 EMAs, right? And then this 50 EMA as well. And if you remember, I said that as long as Bitcoin dominance is above 50 EMA, it will continue its bullish trend, right? So for the alt season, we need to see Bitcoin dominance breaking below this 50, or at least giving us daily weekly close below 62.72, this will be already a good sign, and it will mean that Bitcoin dominance will correct 3-4%, which will be crazy for the altcoins. Trust me, it will be just crazy for the altcoins. Just remember this period, November, from November 21st till December. This was a good time for altcoins when altcoins were pumping like crazy. Okay, so as long as the Bitcoin dominance is above 2026 or 50 MA, it will continue its bullish trend. Which means that once Bitcoin dominance will start pumping and Bitcoin itself will start showing weakness, uh, you should expect a downtrend move in altcoins. Okay. Now let me check total 3. Okay, total 3 is just choppy consolidating. On the weekly, it looks interesting. On the weekly, I think that it can come to this weekly FEG to retest. Monthly is nothing for me. I need to see how monthly will close. Monthly looks like it will still go a bit down, but um, it's early to say. It's early to say. On daily, I'm expecting it to do something similar move, retest this 200 TMA, and then we need to see if it will manage to give a close about 200 TMA or this previous resistance zone. Then it will continue going higher. It means that altcoins will pump more. Okay, so nothing to overcomplicate. We will watch level by level. So let me highlight this level. Let me go to weekly. So 746 is important. Then of course will be important. There's the 100 TMA in this area, and so on. This was quick explanation about total 3. Now let's go to stock market. I didn't check stock market. So what do we have here? Stock market looks beautiful. It didn't go lower. I was expecting it to bounce from 0.75, but it did give a bounce from 0.618. And it pumped pretty much. That's why also crypto is pumping. So SP500 did 8% of the move upwards. Right now, I would say uh, on daily, this will be still a resistance zone. First of all, let me delete this. It's not relevant anymore. It's already played out. So I think let's work with what do I have here? Just a second. What is this line that I have here? I don't know what it is. Let me delete. So weekly, no, nothing. So weekly time frame. What can I say? I would say that this week will be important, because yes, it looks bullish, but RSI is still below 50. Okay, it's still below resistance zone, which means even if SP500 will bounce, it can still reject from this previous resistance, and if it will give a close, bearish close, like let me draw it for you. So let me highlight this area. Okay, I will do it red. Let me turn off FHGs. We don't need them right now. So what can we have? Weekly time frame, right? We can have this kind of bounce. No, not bounce, but candle. Where is the this one, and this kind of wick, like this same candle as we had in March 24th 2025. If we would have something similar, then expect the price to drop again, you know, and then come back to this zone, this 5,000 level, which will be again important support zone. So this is first possibility. I mean, if SP500 will not manage to break about this resistance, or let me put the price here, at least it will not give a close above 5,700. Also, we can see that this level was previously standing as a good support. We did like this, 700 resistance. Here that breakout, support, right? Here it was resistance. So now it can stand again as a resistance, or only if we will see a close above, then it means that price will continue towards this high, which means bullish trend in crypto will be also continued. Then we will have to see again what will going on at this area. I will highlight it like this. At this resistance zone, if it will do again the same thing, like come consolidate, give some lower highs, I don't know, bearish divergence and so on the lower time frames, then expect the same story, just the same story, that it will do again something similar. Okay, so every level will be important to watch. I think you understood my view for this week. Currently, if we talk about lower time frame, let me go to 4 hour. 4 hour doesn't look bad. I would take this level as a good support, 5,472. Why I put it here? Because we can see that previously the price was closing above, found a support, here it rejected, rejected, support, rejected, and yeah. So as long as the price is above 5,472, it will continue going up towards this resistance zone. And of course, this pump will be good for Bitcoin to come to this area. Okay, weeks. Let me check weeks. Weekly time frame. Weeks still bullish because the price is still above 200 EMA on weekly, and we can see that all these EMAs are flipping above 200 EMA. Okay, and we can see that 100 EMA wants to flip above 200 EMA, which means a very strong bullish sign. So we should be still careful. Only if I will see wicks dropping this week and giving a close below 200 EMA or 1750, let's say, then I would be more comfortable to keeping longs or spot and so on. Okay, so on weekly it could go lower to retest this 200 EMA or 50 EMA. We can see here at around 1992, and then again bounce. So this week is important to watch. Weeks, nothing is not telling me anything. TZA, It's holding about this 2026 EMAs on the weekly. We check monthly. Monthly looks ugly, to be honest. Monthly looks like this was the top and it will go lower, but we still have 2 days for the monthly close. Let's see how it's gonna close. If we talk about daily time frame, what it can do something like this, bounce either already from this 200 or can come to this daily FVG and bounce here, which is at around 12.5 or 13. Let's take 13 or 12.5. Okay, these two levels will be important to watch. And then Nasdaq, here gold, mm, got nice reaction from this Fibonacci. Now it's holding this Fib level, but I think it will finally come to 0.75 where it can find a support. Let's go quickly to DXY. What we have is DXY. I didn't check DXY as well. Wow, DXY weekly looks super bullish. I had this chart prepared. I did this trend line. So what it can do, it can return back and then bounce till this 103 level, I would say. Something like this. And then reject here. Or if it will manage to give a strong bounce, then it will continue going higher. Need to watch this again green box zone at around 102.5, $103. Okay. I think this was all about crypto. I think this is all about market. I will go back to Discord to read all the messages, and I will go through Twitter to read everything. And yeah, again, thank you for your messages, support. That you're worried. I'm sorry that I disappeared a bit. I hope that it will not happen anymore. So yeah, I think I said everything what I wanted. Yeah, if you like this video, please support. You can like, share, and you can use my referral links, and you can watch this stream. It's long, but it was not just about the where the price will go, analysis, but it was also about the technical part, where I talked more about Fibonacci because people still asking like, oh, how to use this and that. And I was thinking that I think I will start doing educational videos, just I will share everything what I know, and how I open the trade and all the stuff. And yeah, I would want everything I would want from you is just your support. This would motivate me a lot. All right. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day and see you later. Bye bye.